Não, eu sabia que quando a minha mão entrasse, a luta ia acabar. Eu estava sentindo que no terceiro round ele não tinha mais tanta potência como no primeiro. Então, quando a minha mão entrou, foi o fim.
I knew that when I connect my hand, the fight would be over. I could feel he was losing his power through the rounds. So that was my game plan, just put a strong punch and finish the fight.
I won the second round.
And he believe he won the second round.
Did the nosebleed at all affect your breathing throughout the fight?
Deu mais vontade de vencer. Normal. Sentiu um gostinho de sangue, ferrugem, mas tá bom.
Gave me more will to win the fight. I taste the blood and I feel like, yes, let's keep doing this.
So what's next for you? Big win, obviously, on a top 5 contender. Do you feel that you want to get a title shot next, or do you want to do another fight against another top 5?
100% title shot. I deserve that chance. Eu já tive a chance de lutar pelo title shot antes, né? Só que dessa vez eu me credenciei mais uma vez e agora eu vou lutar com um campeão de Robert Whittaker
I believe after this fight, I got the relation to go forward and fight for the title shot. I had close chances before, but now it's clear the chance is in front of me. To fight the winner, Robert Whittaker and Kelvin Gastelum.
So, to continue with what the gentleman said, as you heard, you were losing on some scorecards. Does that, if you didn't know that before, now that you know, does this impact you, and how is this like one of the biggest comeback wins of your career, perhaps? You've had a long career. Just like, how does this rank up with some of the other wins?
Foi uma grande vitória, um grande adversário, um cara que eu sou fã, eu sigo ele nas redes sociais, entendeu? Pra mim foi uma das maiores vitórias que eu tive.
It was a great victory for me. I'm a big fan of him, and in my opinion, it was my great victory on my career.
And last question, you made a concerted effort to go to the body, more so than I think most of us can remember in some of your previous fights. Was that a strategy going forward, or is this something that you saw was open for you?
Eu só confiei mais na minha mão. Se vocês repararem, ele sentiu um golpe embaixo antes e por isso que a minha mão entrou na cabeça.
I just touched my hand. If you guys look at the fight, you're gonna see that he felt my hand, my punch before,
On the body?
On the body, and I just touched my hand. I keep doing because of pushing.
Jacaré, the end of the fight when he was knocked out, it seemed like the referee didn't want to stop the fight, and you wanted to stop the fight. Can you explain what happened there?
Eu fiquei muito chateado, eu vi que já tinha acabado, minha mão entrou ali, ele caiu muito mal, entendeu? Eu não precisava dar mais aquelas 2 porradas, eu avisei pro juiz, mas infelizmente eu tive que bater pro juiz terminar a luta.
Yeah, I got very upset with the referee. I knew the way he felt, the fight was over, and the judge was like waiting me to continue punching him, so I just threw one more. I don't really want to do it, but I knew the fight was over. Yeah, I was kind of very pissed with the judge about that.
It looked like you said something to the referee too. Do you remember what you said to him?
Não falo nada, ali a gente tá pra lutar, não posso falar com o juiz, né? Mas eu fiz um gesto pra ele, tipo assim, ó, he's done, ele não pode lutar mais, mas aí o juiz não, acho que...
I kind of knew I cannot talk to the judge, so I made a gesture and I told him, it's done, it's done.
Vou perguntar em português, tá? Aí, Jacaré, vocês foram muito amigáveis nessa semana. Você respeita muito o Chris respeita muito você. É verdade, e toda a sua família também respeita muito ele, a família dele também. É verdade que a sua mulher chegou a ficar preocupada com a saúde do Chris Wiedman?
Yeah, I know you guys respect each other, that you guys like each other's family, that your wife likes your family, and vice versa. Is that true that your wife called and worried about how Chris Wiedman was after the fight?
Antes de ser lutador, nós somos pais de família. Eu tenho minha esposa, tenho meus filhos, ele tem esposa, tenho os filhos dele também. E eu sou fã, eu sigo ele nas redes sociais. Então a nossa família gosta dele, porque eu falo sobre o Chris, eu falo sobre a grande pessoa que ele é. Então, quando aconteceu isso, a minha esposa perguntou, vai lá no locker room e fala com ele, vê como é que ele tá, vê se ele tá bem. Isso é normal, preocupação, né?
Before you're fighters, we are family members. We are family. We both have family. I'm a big fan. I like him for a long time. I like his family. My family likes his family. I know that he likes my family, vice versa. So for me, it was like, you know, really was make sure that he was all right. And my wife told you to make sure that I go see him after the fight and make sure he was all right. You know, we like each other as a family and a people, as a persons as well.
If you do get the title shot, who would you rather fight, Gastelum or Whittaker? You've obviously faced both of them already.
Winner.
Bill, winner.
You don't have a preference? Who do you think wins?
Eu não quero saber, eu quero pegar o vencedor, eu não quero nem pensar em quem vai ganhar, eu quero pegar o vencedor e trucidar.
I don't even think who's gonna win crosses my mind. I just want to get the winner and smash. I want to run through the winner.
I never lose a rematch.
And I never lost a rematch.
Speaking of today, what did you think of Israel Adesanya's performance?
Ele é impressionante, esse cara é impressionante. Ele é muito impressionante, ele tem chance de lutar por cima, mas eu também já fiz aquilo ali e fiz melhor que ele, entendeu? Então ele vai ter que lutar com outros caras mais duros.
Very impressive. He's an impressive fighter. He deserves to have a better shot as well in the future. But what he did today, I've done that too. So you gotta go to more fights, tough guys, to get his chance for a title shot as well.
Eu fiz melhor que ele 2 vezes.
And I did it better than him twice.
Check.
How do you think a fight between you two would play out if you fought him right now?
Eu vou lutar pelo title shot e vou pensar no cara.
I'm gonna fight for a title shot. Why are you gonna think about him?
Oh, não make sense.
Make no sense.
Make no sense.
It seems like you had to fight tonight's fight like it was a title fight, right? I mean, there was some desperation involved with this fight for you.
Não, desespero não. Eu sempre quando me aperto, quando eu estou num momento difícil, eu faço um bom trabalho. Então eu sabia que eu ia fazer um bom trabalho, eu sabia o quão duro o Chris Wiedman é, então eu vim para vencer e venci.
Every time I'm under pressure, I excel. I do better. So I knew Chris Wiedman was an awesome, great opponent, and I did my best, show up, and I got the win. Napkins. Please. Got pizza here.
I love it.
Jacaré? Aqui desse lado, do outro lado.
Pede coelho.
Jacaré, até aquele momento, quando acabou o segundo round, como você estava pontuando, como o seu corner estava pontuando a luta?
At the end of the second round, how your corner was giving the scoring that fight at the moment?
Eles falaram, você perdeu primeiro, segundo, você venceu, mas foi apertado. Você tem que pressionar, pressiona, guarda alta, cabeça, body and head.
You lost first round, you won second round pretty close. You gotta put pressure on, you gotta hit the body and hit the head. Pressure on it.
É porque você mencionou pra gente, antes da luta, que lutas muito próximas você costuma perder na decisão dos juízes. Eu acabei de olhar a papelada dos juízes, 2 jurados tinham dado os 2 rounds para ele. Então, se fosse por pontos, você perderia de novo.
Yeah, you told me before, every time you have a close fight, you end up losing to the judges, to the referees, to the judges. So